Okay. Actually, so there's like a million quests that we can do now. So let me pull up my quest list real quick and see what... so the one that I was going to do next was one that involves... Actually, I'm going to do... No, I don't want to do that one. So I'm going to go to... Oh, that's right, you guys. So, yesterday, like, I upgraded my, you know... For those of you who are new, I do like a bunch of cool hacky stuff that you'll see in a minute, but I upgraded it a little bit, so now we can see where Doomgaze is on the here. Let me get it to work. Okay, so there we go. So Doomgaze is in those two spots. I'm going to avoid those spots. Yep, it's a Zojirushi. So I found out, like, while programming that thing, this Doomgaze thing, that there's actually 4 spots at any time that Death Gaze appears, but the game only checks for 2 spots for some reason. So I only display the 2 that matter. So we're gonna go... I don't want to do the hide-on thing. Yep, I totally recommend the Zojirushis. The ones that have elephants on them. Like, I used to get some really cheap rice cookers back when I was, you know, a college bachelor kid, but they were always pretty crappy. So eventually, like, I splurged on a really good one, and it served me for many years. So I kind of want to just, I want to change the background on here, so I'm going to put the auto background on, so I'm going to get into a fight real quick. I'm not sure which model I have, but I can look it up later. Or what I can do is I can... Okay, auto background is on, yes. Yeah, so for those of you who are new, like, you know, I have this hacking stuff I've added. It shows, like, you can, like, check out enemy stats and stuff. Because I kind of want this these videos to be for reference for people who want to play this but don't know Japanese. So by having things like this, it'll be a real good reference. But I also have automatic translations. So like if I do magic techniques and stuff like that, it'll automatically translate up top. Saturn Storm, I have not had white goop vomiting rice cookers. So as you can see, like I recently added the morph thing, so we can see what items we can use Ragnarok to transform things into. Hello, Crocky. So yes, pretty much everything I've ever streamed is still on Twitch, if you want to watch it on Twitch, but I moved, pretty much after every stream, I move things to YouTube. So I recommend that you follow me on YouTube, because that's where I post everything and cut everything up and organize it. Wait a minute. So originally this was slots, like, you know, because I put slots in Gogo's thing, but now it's the coin toss. So I guess maybe that thing that I equipped does that now. Oh man, okay. So hello, jobless floppy. I don't think I've ever fought these guys before, so I don't know, they might kill me quickly. So, how do I hack all this stuff? Like, I just have a lot of experience with hacking games. You know, I worked on so many hacks. Like, I've hacked Earthbound a lot. I worked on the Mother 3 translation. I did the translation and a whole bunch of the hacking on that. Just I have a lot of... I'm like not a very good programmer, but I've just programmed all sorts of things. So I have like all kinds of stream stuff going on and ROM stuff going on. And I actually do want to apply this to different games. So I started working on one for Pokemon, and I want to do one for like Mother 3 and stuff. Okay, so he got... Did he get stoned or something like that? Can I undo anything? What is that? So a lot of people, like, when I went to Japan, everybody was like, you have to wash the rice before you cook it. And I was like, huh? But I know I just did what they said. But here in America, or at least the way I grew up, I never needed to wash the rice. So I'm like confused when people say like we need to wash the rice. Like it's nice to wash the rice, I guess, but I've never needed to, and it's perfectly fine. Is there a reason to? Okay, so in here is a so a thing in this hack is it features a whole lot of new music, but a lot of it is from like other Square games, Square Enix games. So this hack, more than a Final Fantasy VI hack, it's more of like a Final Fantasy Square Enix celebration hack, I guess you could say. You know, it has all kinds of stuff, and it pulls in like enemies and music and items and stuff, and uses them in like in really clever, like thought out ways, rather than just throw everything together. So I would definitely recommend, like, if you want to learn assembly hacking, stuff like this, like NES games, Super NES games. It's a little bit tough because the tools out there are really ragged, I guess. They're not very great, but you can do a lot of cool stuff. You know, you can do like the stuff that I'm doing. It's strange though, because like I don't wash the rice, I don't wash my rice, and it comes out fine. It's not like goopy or anything at all. So I wonder if like maybe American rice is pre-washed. Do you guys know? Something I've always been curious about. Oh. Okay, so this guy is saying it's a year since the world's destruction. I guess they call it the Great Cataclysm. Okay, that makes sense. I do get those paper thin layers of starch on the inside of the pan. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try washing it. Like I've tried washing it before and I never noticed the difference, but that's always a sort of an annoying thing. So I'll just try that. So thank you, Besk. I'll give you 5 tomato points, and Saturn Storm, I'll give you 5 tomato points for talking about your own rice cooker issues. Hello, Lisa. Rocks. Good to have you here. Okay, so so he's saying in the year since the world ended, I've traveled to various places and seen all sorts of things. Do you want to know something? I got something good to tell you. Want to hear it? Okay. Okay. Oh, so this sounds familiar. So I don't know if I need to translate this out loud. The northeast of the Veldt, there's a small triangular island. Man, Besk, are you pulling this off of the internet, or are you writing this yourself? So apparently there's a monster living there that will suck you up. So we've already been there, yeah. So what happens when it sucks you up? You're talking to the guy who used to live there. So, I'm drawing a blank. Which bosses are those? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Nitrodon. Oh, okay, I see. So, in my experience, like, being able to, like, program things and, like, do really cool, difficult hacks is one thing, but usually, I'm not, like, I will be the first to admit that I'm not a very good programmer at all. But it's the creativity. Like if you can use your meager programming skills in creative ways, that's what makes it stand out, and you can do all kinds of cool stuff if you're creative with your skill. So I recommend like just what little you know, just put it to interesting use, and then you'll get good results. Okay. So it feels like it's only been a year, but it feels like it's been so long ago since the world ended. Okay. Yep, Luigi Blood is the Satellaview expert. So what I'm doing here is like, I think I've read about a quest. Here, I'm going to pull up my spreadsheet. I wrote, like I did a bunch of preparation before streaming all of this. Okay, so there's one I want to do. Let's see, what is it? Mist. Okay, I see what I gotta do. I need to go to Narsh first. Okay, so let's go to Narsh. I'm trying to get ahead of myself. So thank you all for joining me on my solo quest through this hack. Man, Nitrodon, like you are like the super hacking expert as far as I know. You always seem like you're doing awesome things. Okay, so I mentioned it before, but depending on how well this goes, and so far I feel like it's going pretty well. Like you guys seem pretty active and interested, so I might continue to stream more on my own. But what I might do is, they're up here. Get out of here, white kids. I might have, you know, like Skype some people in, just like people in the chat, you know, like not just random people. Okay, so what we have to do to start this quest that I want to do is talk to this guy, and this guy's name is June, if you remember. So he's like, we're counting on you guys, so which Esper do you want me to talk about? So we can talk about Odin, Leviathan, Bahamut, Summoners, the 3 warring god statue things. Question. Actually, this is going to be a huge, crazy quest right here. Get out of here, bug. And, okay, so we want to talk about Summoners. So, Besk, you and Gid do stuff together? So, the music has changed. I think this version of the hack, 1.59, has some new music. And, I think this version of the hack also fixes a lot of the music issues that we've had in the earlier in the playthroughs. If you guys remember, it was all beep boopy sometimes. But we haven't had that at all, so... Okay, so let's talk about Summoners. Yeah, I need to set up Skype and stuff. The thing is, though, like I mentioned, I work, you know, I interact with people best in real life, you know, like if they're in the room with me. I'm one of those people who, I hate phones. I don't like to talk on the phone. I'd rather, like, actually drive across, you know, the city to talk to somebody. So Skype is kind of like my ultimate nightmare. But maybe I'll do it and I'll get over that nightmare. Okay, so June is saying, long ago, summoners, there existed summoners that borrowed the power of espers and utilized their power. And the descendants of those summoners apparently are the villagers of Thamasa. So Gid or Gideon, I'm not sure, because there's Gideon Z is a ROM hacker I work with a lot. Yeah, so I have like one of those voices that's always really hard to hear. I have like a mumbly voice, so it's really not good for, you know, like... Uh-oh, somebody's calling me. Who's calling me? Somebody from Florida is calling me. Why is this happening? I'm not answering. I'm saying why is this happening because it's like somebody in the chat must be calling me. Yeah, that's right, Benjamin PV. Benjamin PV, for that that good point, I'll give you 5 tomato points. Yeah, so like my voice doesn't carry well over phones, you know, because it gets all compressed and stuff and echoey. So I tried not to use phones too much. Okay, so summoners are the people who live in Thamasa now. Thamasa. I say Thamasa for some reason. They not only speak of espers in that village, there might actually be some. So, Poemato is tweeting some interesting images. I'll have to check this out. Oh, so she is saying Mato at me, but... Alright, I'll save that picture. I'll put this... So Poemato, my cohort, my normal stream cohort, and actually my wife... I probably should have said wife first. She's currently in PAX, and usually we stream together. So today is my first time not streaming without her. She's in PAX, doing PAXy stuff for the next week and a half. Anyway, she mostly went up there to go to the big old Japanese store there. So here's the first picture she sent from the store. A pregnancy test, a one-step. I hope she's not pregnant. Okay, $1.50 each. I don't know why she would tweet that, but okay. Yeah, so I agreed NARF NRA when Cecil/Cecil is like, oh my god, the bomb ring was a bomb? But I prefer when it was just like a package in the original Final Fantasy II translation. I don't really like the Carnelian Signet name. It's pretty much just the same thing, just a fancier word. Okay. So he's saying, now we are saying... So, Pro Trader just tweeted at me. I'm gonna say, she says, no queries at Daiso, but they had this. I know I posted it on the stream. Okay. I told her I posted her pregnancy test on the stream. Okay. So the village of Thamasa, huh? The elder might know something. Okay, man, it took forever to get through those lines. I need to focus better. Yeah. So now we will go to that village, you know, because like I went there before and I was like, why is nothing happening? But I just needed to talk to that guy first. So let's go. So it was really like, oh man, I almost flew right into one of those. So it's a real like toss up. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream or not at all for like the time that she's gone, that Post Trader's gone. So if you guys hear any good quotes from me or from anybody in the chat, tweet them at me, and then I'll put them down there at the bottom where there's quotes that show up from time to time. If you post it just in the chat, you know, it was a good laugh, but then I'll likely miss it. Okay. Actually, let's go to this and see if there's any good items. Let's see, don't need that. That's a heal all, that's that. Okay, we're doing okay. Yeah, so the flashing dots, those are, hello, NK. It's just me today, NK. Yep, so I made Doomgaze's locations appear on the map. You know, so that I can avoid him for a while and then fight him when I want to. It turns out that he actually has 4 positions on the map at any one time, but only the first 2 are ever shown. I mean, the first 2 are only checked. Okay, so we need to talk to the Elder, because the Elder might know about some espers. Yep, NK, you missed the highlight of today. The, like, Chinese-Japanese pregnancy test scare from Poe Trader. Where are you, guy? There you are. Okay, so the Elder is saying... Uh-oh. So the stream just died. So I'm gonna wait until the stream is working again. Let me know when you guys... Let me know how it's going, you guys. So, even though the stream is dropping and stuff, if we do lose anything, I'm doing a local copy. So it'll be fine. So NK, what did you miss? We finished a quest that involved Gogo. Involved 15 quiz questions about characters in the game, and they were extremely difficult. So hello Supa Magikarp. Hello everybody. Hello everyone. Let me know when the stream is working for you guys. And K's are Candle Jack. No, don't say it. And Jack. Yep, so there's one of our foods. We eat a lot of chili. So I feel like silly posting our dinners, but what happens is a lot of the time while we're doing streaming, ProTrader or one or I, we're making food in the background, so you can hear us like cutting up stuff, and people in the chat are like, "What are you guys making?" Or that's we'll say what we're talking or what we're gonna be eating, and people in the chat are like, "Ooh, that sounds good." So okay, so it sounds like everything is going okay, right, you guys? So NK, you are the star of the chat right now. Poe has a curse on the stream. Okay, so we're doing a quest with Gogo, or not Gogo. We're doing a quest with this town now, and so the elder of Thamasa is saying, so you, if anybody, we might be able to entrust it to you. And we're saying, entrust what? So there's the elder is saying there's an Esper that has been talked about for a long time in this village, since like ancient times. And he might, or this Esper might, lend you its power if you can defeat it in battle. Okay, so it is said that long ago there was an Esper that that gave up its, gave its life for its daughter, or a mother that gave its life for its daughter, or something like that. So I think we know that's talking about Rydia and Rydia's mom. So now the elder is saying, "Are you ready?" Someone used your portrait studio to steal a pregnancy test. Wow. Okay, so we can challenge the Esper to battle, or we can stop for now. So we're gonna challenge it to battle, but I'm going to save state it just because. So here we go. Challenge it to battle. And so the Esper is saying, "My name is Mist Dragon. I will now test your might." Yep, so this is going to be the Mist Dragon. Okay, so I didn't really prepare for this battle. So let's see, we got 4,500 HP. It's going to do its tricks. I wonder what tricks it's going to do. Oh man, Gogo's looking crazy over there. Has no weaknesses, crap. I want to put haste on. Oh crap, I don't have Seraphim. Oh no. I don't got anybody with Seraphim. I'm gonna die very quickly, you guys. Okay, NK, I wish you luck that you catch your next bus. Okay, so let's see. Did I just cast... Okay. Don't cast Holy on the Mist Dragon, Alxbrit. So NK, you live that close to Jeff, man? Isn't he like out like in the wilderness right now though? On Facebook, Jeff man's doing all kinds of crazy camping. No, 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 no. Oh crap. I am super dead, you guys. Alright, this is going poorly. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to prepare myself better for this, so